3D boxing, he went undefeated. What do we want to call you? Lightweight, junior lightweight? What's your best weight?
Shit, I don't know, 140.
140.
What he goes by.
Super lightweight. Ricky, Pretty Boy Nunez. 1-0. I gotta tell you, you had that grown man strength. You're just barely 17. You can barely grow a mustache, but you got full grown man power. Did you know your power was gonna translate up in the professional ranks?
I mean, I kind of really thought that my power was going to be like a problem because with the 8 ounces of force, it's always been a problem. I mean, I hit really hard, but shit, I didn't know it was going to be that. I didn't know it was going to be that strong. To be honest.
How long was the fight? About a minute and a half?
The fight was 45 seconds.
45
they
seconds.
ended it at 116.
Yeah, because it was a weird ending. The ref was like, yeah, but it's only 40. All right, look, I came all the way from Fort Worth. That's a 4-hour drive. I need at least a round and a half. Can you give me a round and a half?
I'll give you a round and a half. I'll try and feel them out the first round.
All right, appreciate it. No headgear, 8-ounce gloves, no shirt. What was there a big adjustment, or what was that like?
You know, it is a big adjustment, but at the same time, I mean, I've been doing this my whole life. But without the headgear and stuff, it's a little different, but I mean, it's my job, that's what I gotta do.
You're just 17.
Yeah.
What's it like being a 17-year-old superstar? When I grow up, I want to be like Pretty Boy Ricky Nunez. What's it got this whole entourage? Keldon Johnson's here. What's it like being a superstar at 17 years old?
I don't know, man. I just live a normal life, you know. I just be going to school and stuff. I do what a normal kid does, but you know, when it comes at night, I put in the work at the gym.
Normal kids don't knock out grown men like you do, bro.
I just go to the gym after school and stuff. I live a normal life, but after school and stuff, that's when, you know, I gotta.
I want to ask you about your pro debut. You got rid of him quick. Is it, 1-0, 1 knockout, 45 seconds, like you said. Do you want to just knock everyone out in the first round, or do you kind of want to go deeper into fights and get that experience?
I want to go deeper into fights. I want to show people my skills, of course. But if it's there, if the knockout's there, I'm gonna get him out. I'm not gonna waste no time.
I gotta ask you. You want to know? You got a ways to go, right? But you look at 140. You're a homeboy, Omar Warris, who you know well. Dad trains him. You look at him like he might be a future opponent one day. You know, 5 years down the road.
Maybe, but I'm thinking about dropping down to 135 after this fight. 135 is probably my true weight.
What are you, 6 foot tall now?
I'm 5'11".
About my height. I remember you was, this tall, and now I think I'm looking up at you. I think you're closer to 6 foot. So you got a 6 foot tall lightweight with that kind of power. How quickly do you want to move? You know, is there by 21, 22, you want to be fighting for world titles? Is there a blueprint, or what's your plan?
No blueprint. I just want to, whatever my manager says, that's what we're gonna do. I mean, but we're gonna take it slow right now. Just there's no time to rush it or nothing. It's just when it comes, it comes.
So I want to ask you, there's this current crop of great San Antonio fighters. Bam, Josh just retired. Ramon Cardenas fights in a big fight. Obviously, Mario Barrios, who you've known your whole life. Now there's another crop. Even, 8-10 years younger than those guys. Dave Cardenas is inside. He's fighting tomorrow too. What's it like being that next crop, the future generation of San Antonio fighters? Is there pressure, and what's that like?
I mean, there's really no pressure. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this my whole life, and it's just my time to shine.
I've always talked to your dad and said, yeah, he's a good amateur, but his style is so much more built for the pros. Do you kind of agree with that? And do you think your kind of ascent in the professional ranks going to be quicker?
Yeah, I think ever since my first amateur fight, I've always thought I was ready. Like, I had that pro style because that's how my dad's trained, so that's who I'm around, and that's just who I, take off from. And I lost my first 7 amateur fights because I didn't throw enough punches, but you know how it is.
You lost your first 7 amateur fights?
Yeah, I lost my first 7 amateur fights.
You kept at it, dogged determination. Bam lost his first 6, I think, right? So, I mean, amateurs and pros are two different sports. You were trained to do this your whole life. I want to ask you about 2 San Antonio fighters got big fights coming up. First, on the Canelo undercard, Mario, who I know you've known your whole life, and Ugas. Who do you got in mind?
I gotta go with Barrios because that's my boy, but it's gonna be a good fight, a really good fight.
Is Barrios gonna box him from the outside and use his height and reach, or is he gonna bang with him on the inside?
I'm hoping he does both. Uses both, mixes Ugas up a little bit. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight.
And Bam, December 16th, is gonna be in Arizona. Is fighting Sonny Edwards, unification fight at 112 pounds. What do you got, Bam or Edwards?
I got Bam. I really don't know much about Edwards, but I'm gonna rock with Bam because he's from San Antonio.
He's got no power. He's a slickster. He can't hit. You can't hit. You can't beat Bam. Right? You can't keep him off of you.
Bam's too slick.
Ricky Nunez, looking forward to it tomorrow. What can we expect to see from you tomorrow?
Expect a knockout.
God bless you. Tell everyone where they can find you on social media.
You can get me on Instagram at 210Rick and official Pretty Boy Nunez.
God bless you. Thank you.